I can read the Bible out of context.
Okay.
And the Bible's far worse out of context than the Quran.
Rather than argue with me, go argue with Voices, go argue with Boko Haram, go argue with Al Qaeda.
I do. So why don't you go argue with all the paedophiles in the churches?
Okay.
Why don't you go
Do you believe in free speech?
Yeah.
How about you
So
fuck off and let me finish my interview then?
why is your free speech only against Muslims?
I'm not talking about Muslims.
No, you don't know. I want to know, but that's what you're known for.
I've got an opinion.
You're a racist, big little freaking old munch around here. So fuck off. Go back to where you come from. No. Just do an interview now. Why don't you stand up against the Groomingans that are white? I've only ever seen you stand up against. I'm from Derby, England. Yeah. So I ain't seen you stand up against Muslims. When I stand up, what do you mean? I'm a professional misfits. I'm a misfits fighter. What are you doing here? I'll go against anything that's against Islam. Raping's against Islam. Groomingans are against Islam. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, patriot, truth seekers, digital warriors, welcome back to the show once again. This is the Baraka Show. Yeah, patriots are being ambushed everywhere around the world. Patriots are being ambushed everywhere around the world. You go to Australia, they'll come after you. You go to New Zealand, apart from Poland, obviously those guys are safe. They look safe, they sound safe, and the numbers look very safe. If you go to US, they're gonna come for you. If you go to Great Britain, oh no, wrong place. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you there. If you go to France, they're gonna come for you. And maybe, if you just want to watch if you just want to watch a game, professional sport, where you can see men dogging it out in the ring, and maybe you take your son and your daughter with you, no, they're gonna come for you as well. How dare you wanting to sit and watch a game and give an interview? They're gonna come for you, and that's what they did. This is a story about Tommy Robinson. He went to Dubai to watch the game, the fight with, I think, Andrew Tate and some other guy. I don't really watch boxing. I just not interested in it. So Andrew Tate is fighting, and of course Tommy Robinson has obviously spoke a lot about how good him and Andrew Tate are. You know, the friendship that they've had, and they've been knowing each other since early age. So of course, I think he probably wanted to go and support his boy, right? But as soon as he arrived, he was giving an interview to some media outlet, and instantly he was attacked and verbally attacked. Literally telling him to get out of the country. That's how bad it was. Crazy altercation that took place. And I think it's important for you and I to sit down and watch it together. This is breaking right now. So Tommy Robinson is releasing more footage as we speak right now. But I'll show you what I can get my hands on. But let's get this first video of Tommy giving out, talking to the media. And instantly, he was... within 2 minutes of giving his interview to the media, he was instantly attacked. And here's how it starts. So he's gonna be asked. He's gonna be stopped. Actually, he's gonna be stopped, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, you're new here. We didn't expect to see this face." As soon as that happened, a guy walks in. He goes by the name of Ty Mitchell. He's also a boxer from the UK as well. Look at the irony. It's a Muslim from the UK going to Dubai, and obviously, a British guy from the UK, Tommy Robinson, going to Dubai, and the Muslim guy is telling Tommy Robinson to get out Dubai because that's a Muslim country. Oh God, can you make this shit up? But yeah, let me play you this video. And obviously, I'm going to get more footage from Tommy Robinson himself. But yeah, I hope... let's play it.
Don't interview him. He's a racist prick. Why are you giving him airtime for?
They are interviewing me.
Why are you giving him airtime?
They are interviewing me.
Racist rat.
They are.
Why are you giving him airtime for?
They are.
Fuck him.
They are interviewing me.
He hates Muslims, but he's in a Muslim
They are
country.
interviewing me.
Where that one at?
They are
He's a
interviewing me.
fucking
Yeah,
prick.
fine.
Don't give him no airtime.
Mate, go on,
you
say
hate
that.
Muslims like us. Why are you here? Why are you in this country?
I'm
You hate
here
Muslims.
under invite, actually.
You hate Muslims, so why are you in a Muslim
I'm here
country
under
for?
invite, bro.
You're a little rat.
Yeah, good one.
Uneducated little rat.
You're uneducated. You're uneducated.
You're a prick.
No,
Get the fuck out of here. You're not wanted around here.
Fuck off, you mug. Let me
You're
finish
not
my
wanted around
interview.
here.
I'll finish my interview.
Put this interview
I'll
up.
finish my interview.
He's a fucking idiot.
finish my interview.
Don't put him on no interview. Don't give him no time. The racist rat bastard. He hates Muslims, but he's in a Muslim country. Where that one at? How the fuck does that work?
Do you know how
out?
many Muslims I know that mates with? I don't like terrorism. I don't like jihadists.
Neither do Muslims.
So stand up against me.
I do stand up against them. Yeah, I do. Why don't you stand up against the Groomingans that are white? I've only ever seen you stand up against... I'm from Derby, England. Yeah. I only see you stand up against the Muslims. I stand up... What do you mean what am I doing here? I'm a professional... I fight for misfits. I'm a misfits fighter. What are you doing here? I'll go against anything that's against Islam.
Okay.
Raping's against Islam. Grooming gangs are against Islam.
I'm here under the invite of Emiratis, who I'm meeting tomorrow to discuss terrorist organisations in the UK. So that's got fuck all to
white
do with
ones or just Asian ones?
I'm here to meet Emirati Muslims who work, Muslims from here, the United Arab Emirates, who work against
the problem is,
against the
let me
Muslim
tell you the issue I've got with you. The issue I've got with you is I'm not bothered. I'm not. No, but I've watched you stop, and the issue I've got is you're only against Muslims. Why when a white person does something, you don't question it?
What have I said that you disagree with? What have I said?
No, I'll tell you what you're disagree. You only push a narrative against Muslims.
Give me what I've said.
I'm telling you, you only push a narrative against Muslims.
Tell me what I've said.
Why do you not? Why do you not go against all the white people that do it and all the Christians?
Shall I tell you?
In your Bible it says that if a woman doesn't pray when she covers to shave her hair off, you don't put that out there.
Let me tell you.
Go on then.
Because 90% of the men convicted for raping young kids in gangs, 90% are Muslims.
Most of the nonsense look like you though.
That's not my fault.
Most of the nonsense look like you.
I'm giving you a fact. I'm giving you a fact. The majority of nonsense are white. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well then, so why don't you? I don't see you pointing that shit out.
Because it's a majority white nation.
You've got an issue. You come out there. I know. I've seen you on the news with the fucking Quran saying that you're against this book. What against the Quran are you against?
Reading things out.
Yeah. Out of context. Anyone can do that out of context. I can read the Bible out of context.
Okay.
And the Bible's far worse out of context than the Quran.
Rather than arguing me, go argue with ISIS, go argue with Boko Haram, go argue with Al Qaeda.
I do. So why don't you go argue with all the paedophiles in the churches? Why don't you go
do you believe in free speech?
Yeah.
How about you fuck off and let me finish my interview then?
Why is your free speech only against Muslims?
I'm not talking about Muslims.
No,
you're okay making this.
I'm on about that's what you're known for.
Because I've got an opinion.
You're a
I'm allowed
racist,
my
little
opinion.
prick and on one strand here.
What's racist got to do?
So fuck off.
What's racist got to do?
Come back to where you come from.
No. What are you doing? Who are you pushing?
No.
Who are you pushing, you fucking fanny?
No,
I mean, who are you pushing?
I'm just doing an interview now.
Lucky, do I look like I give a fuck about you? Do I look like I give a fuck? Do I look like I give a fuck about you? Do I look like I give
Yeah. You seen it. You seen it here, folks. Did you see that? By the way, I just received a 7 minutes long video. So let's I'm trying to skip it through it. Man, this is crazy. Bro, I think Tommy Robinson needs to increase his security. I mean, everybody is increasing their security. Even myself. Even myself. I don't even go outside that much. I think Tommy needs to increase his security. That's all I can say. Because that is crazy. That is insane. Now, here's the full video here I just received. I think it's important for us to play it to you guys. The full thing, so then you can see it to the very end. On how this thing played out to the very end. Alright, so let me prepare it here. Let's prepare this. Right, so here's the full video. Just got it.
fuck off, you mug? Let me finish my interview. I'll finish my interview.
What this interview? I'll finish my interview. He's a fucking idiot. Don't put him on no interview. Don't give him no time. The racist rat bastard. He hates Muslims, but he's in a Muslim country. Where that one at? How the fuck does that work?
Do you know how many Muslims I know that are mates with?
I
don't like terrorism. I don't like jihadis.
Neither do Muslims.
So stand up against me.
I do stand up against them. Yeah, I do. Why don't you stand up against the grooming gangs that are white? I've only ever seen you stand up against. I'm from Derby, England.
You're from Derby?
Yeah. I only see you stand up against the Muslims. I stand up. What do you mean? What am I doing here? I'm a professional. I'm a misfits. I'm a misfits fighter. What are you doing here? I'll go against anything that's against Islam.
Okay. So
Raping's against Islam. Grooming gangs are against Islam.
I'm here under the invite of Emiratis, who I'm meeting tomorrow to discuss terrorist organisations in the UK. So that's got fuck all to do with you.
White ones or just Asian ones?
I'm here to meet Emirati Muslims who work, Muslims from here, the United Arab Emirates, who work against
the problem is,
against the
let me
Muslim
tell you the
Brotherhood.
issue I've got with you. The issue I've got with you is I'm not bothered. No, but I've watched you stop, and the issue I've got is you're only against Muslims. Why when a white person does something, you don't question
What
it?
have I said that you disagree with? What have I said?
No, I'll tell you what you only push a narrative against Muslims.
Give me what I've said.
I'm telling you, you only push a narrative against Muslims.
Tell me what I've said.
Why do you not go against all the white people that do it and all the Christians?
Shall I tell you?
In your Bible it says that if a woman doesn't pray when she covers to shave her hair off, you don't put that out there, do you?
Let me tell you.
Go on then.
Because 90% of the men convicted for raping young kids in gangs, 90% are Muslims.
Most of the nonsense look like you though.
That's not my fault.
Most of the nonsense look like you.
I'm giving you a fact. I'm giving you a fact. The majority of nonsense are white. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well then, so why don't you? I don't see you pointing that shit out.
Because it's a majority
white nation. You've got an issue. You come out there. I know. I've seen you on the news with the fucking Quran saying that you're against this book. What against the Quran are you against?
Reading things out.
Yeah. out of context. Anyone can do that out of context. I can read the Bible out of context.
Okay.
And the Bible's far worse out of context than the Quran.
Rather than argue with me, go argue with ISIS, go argue with Boko Haram, go argue with Al Qaeda.
I do. So why don't you go argue with all the paedophiles in the churches?
Okay.
Why don't you go?
Do you believe in free speech?
Yeah.
How about you
So
fuck off and let me finish my interview then?
why is your free speech only against Muslims?
I'm not talking about Muslims.
No,
you're open.
I'm on about that's what you're known for.
Because I've got an opinion.
You're a racist,
I'm allowed my
little
opinion.
prick and no one wants you around here.
What's racist got to do?
So fuck off.
What's racist got to do?
Come back to where you come from.
Yeah, what are you doing? Who are you pushing?
No.
Who are you pushing, you fucking fanny? I mean, who are you pushing?
I'm just doing an interview now.
Lucky, do I look like I give a fuck about you? Do I look like I give a fuck? Do I look like I give a fuck about you? Do I look like I give a fuck about you, you fanny? Do I look like I give a fuck? Do I look like I give a fuck, you fucking frag? Do I look like I care? Shut up, you mug. Go fuck off. Wait, now we finish our interview. I told you we'd finish our interview.
Right, we will get into this. Boxing talk only.
Boxing talk, yeah?
Right, because you have come to see Andrew Tate versus Chase the Moor, Tommy. Your kids, big fans of Misfits.
Big fans of Misfits. I've come to watch Misfits. Obviously. Who's that fanny anyway?
That's Ty Mitchell.
Ty
who just
Mitchell.
come up to you.
Fanny, what's he, a professional boxer?
He is a professional boxer, yeah.
Fanny. Who gives a shit anyway? I don't. I've got my opinion. I'll stand by my opinion. I'm right in what I say. Just for the record, I don't hate Muslims. I've made this point so many times. I have loads of Muslim friends who I have lots of love with that I've been brought up with. But there's a problem and someone needs to talk about it. Unfortunately, I've took that handle and I talk about it. And because I talk about it, you get dickheads like this. Wherever I go, everywhere I go. But I still go there. A lot of people say to me, why have you gone here? Why are you in Dubai? Because I go where the fuck I want, yeah? In all honesty. Because I'm right. And I am actually meeting Emiratis here who work tirelessly against jihad, against Muslim Brotherhood, against terrorist organisations. There's no terrorism here. Do you know why? Because they know how to tackle it and deal with it. Not like Britain. They don't allow them to run out of control. But
Tommy,
anyway,
I'm not educated enough, unfortunately, to ask you about this, but I am educated enough to ask you about Andrew Tate, Chase the Moor, about 24 hours time. Are you backing, Tommy?
who do you think I'm backing?
Luton boy?
I'm a Luton boy, man. I'm a Luton boy. I'm a Luton boy. Tate's a Muslim. He's my mate, alright? He's messaged me yesterday. It's like, come on, bro. Ty Mitchell, you bug.
You've known Andrew for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, I've known Andrew before he was top G, before any of that, yeah.
Good guy. He seems a cool guy around this week.
Mate, he was a good guy. There's no one that has a bad word to say about him before he become famous. Once you become famous, everyone hates you. Basically, that's reality, especially in Britain. Britain's a country full of people who hate. So regardless of whatever allegations are against him, people hate to see someone do well.
Would you like to fight on Misfits, Tommy? There's been, I don't want to call them rumours, but slight whispers around this week that you may or may not be on a Misfits card in the future.
Fighting who? What rumours you heard?
I heard that they might be interested on you being on a card. I haven't heard the opponent.
News to me, mate. News to me. Yeah.
Would you like to?
I haven't come here for that. Okay. Yeah? So I've come here because I've been given tickets. I've arranged to meet, as I said, some Emiratis out here to discuss problems in the UK. And I've had the opportunity to bring my children out to an event like this. Although my children just had to watch that fucking prick. But at the same time, I'm happy to be here. And would I fight someone? I don't mind a challenge, bruv. I think that anyone. I've never got in the ring. I've never boxed. I know I've never boxed in my life. I've never got in the ring, but yeah, I'd get in the ring. I would. Probably because it gives you something to focus on in life. I think everyone needs a challenge.
Any names in particular that you wouldn't mind fighting on this scene?
List of people I want to fight.
In the Misfit scene.
Fucking if Ty Mitchell weren't a boxer, I'd fight him. And if he weren't 2 foot taller.
Well, listen, Tommy, thank you very much, mate. Enjoy Dubai with your kids, and enjoy the event.
So, yeah. So you've seen it here. Now, there's a new video that just come out, posted by Tommy himself. For those people who are asking, is this live? Yes, this literally just happened less than an hour ago. So, let me quickly pull it up. It's a different video. This one was captured by a different camera angle. So, I think you'll probably get to see the push. Posted by Tommy himself. So let me quickly share this this video. So let's see. Oh, there he is.
What against the front are you against? Yeah, out of context. Anyone can do that out of context. I can read the Bible out of context. And the Bible's far worse out of context than the Quran.
Go argue vices, go argue book around, go argue about...
I do, so why don't you go argue with all the paedophiles in the churches? Why don't you go argue...
free speech?
Yeah. So why's your free speech only against Muslims?
I'm not talking about Muslims.
No, you don't know. I'm on about that's what you're known for. You're a racist big little prick and all munch around here. So fuck off. Come back to where you come from.
Yeah, what are you doing? Who are you pushing?
No.
Who are you pushing? Fanny.
Just do an interview.
Now we finish our interview. I told you we'd finish our interview.
Right, we will get into this.
Boxing talk.
Boxing talk, yeah? Right, because you have come to see...
Sick guy, you gotta respect the fact that, I mean, the courage to be in enemy's territory. Most people just cower away and run off. That guy literally wanted Tommy to basically go away. As obviously as he was saying, get out the country, get out the country. And the fact that Tommy just stayed defiant and stayed... I mean, he stayed there and he came out victorious as always. There's something about him that, you know, somebody needs to study this guy. I think there's a lot of times where he's been attacked, milkshake thrown at him, all these crazy stuff happening to him, but he still turns up in enemy's territory and still gets his work done. That is something to respect. I have to say that is something to respect. Man, what a freaking day. What a day. What a day. Obviously, there's multiple different side of interviews, different angle, but it's pretty much the same. One guy pulls up, trying to intimidate him, trying to make him basically cowered away. And obviously, Tommy said, no, I'm here and I'm here to stay. The only person who's moving, it'll be you. And guess what? Yeah, that was right. But I want to show you one video of myself. Somebody was trying to attack Tommy one time. I remember this. I was in Glasgow. I was invited to go to speak in Glasgow at this famous speech that I gave out, which has been seen by hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. I think, I don't know, maybe more than 500,000 people, to be fair. Not to brag. And when I was there, I was attacked by the left. I was, and you want to know what it was about? Well, it was about Tommy Robinson. You know, crazy stuff, right? It was about Tommy Robinson, and these guys were basically coming at me, attacking Tommy Robinson, and I was like, okay, could you like say something or quote something that this man has done that suggests he's the person who you say he is? You know what I mean? And these guys are always crashing. As soon as you ask them to quote the person who they're hating on, they don't know. They'll be like, oh, he's a fascist. He's a racist. He wants to kill you. Do you know that he hates black people? Do you know that he wants to put you in a concentration camp and just burn you away? Do you know that? And I'm like, okay, all right. Thank you so much for your information, but how do you know? And they're like, are you not seeing the tweets? I'm like, which tweet? Oh, he tweeted something 3 years ago. I'm like, okay. What did he say? Oh, he just hates black people. What did he actually say? And we turned out, oh, he reported about a black guy stabbing somebody to death. I'm like, what? How is that him hating black people? Oh, God, this is freaking insane. I want you to watch this video. This is Glasgow. I think Glasgow is probably lost. I have respect to you know, to Scotland. I really do. There's a flag up here. Beautiful flag. Beautiful flag. I was given this by a patriot when I went to Glasgow. And I said, hey, bro, once we get a big office, we're going to put this flag up. And we're going to make sure the whole world knows that Glasgow deserve the respect. Obviously, I'm gonna fold it up. Never put a flag on the floor, guys. Never put a flag on the floor. So I'll fold it up later on. So I want to show you this video. I was in Glasgow, right? And as you can see, this is a leader of in Glasgow. These guys are really, they've got a big organization. This racism, fight against racism, whatever they call it, right? Anti-racism. And she's one of the leader in Glasgow. She leads a branch of women against racism, women against fascism, you know, pro-Palestinian stuff. And I want you to watch this. I'm gonna play just maybe 30 seconds of it. See how she crashes when she's confronted with one question. I mean, I didn't even bring up Tommy as well. I didn't even bring him up. She did. And I questioned her and she fumbled the bag, as always. They always do. So let's play this.
I mean, Tommy Robinson himself is a fascist. You know, I think there's absolutely no mistake in terms of Tommy Robinson and the type of politics that he represents. He's trying to mobilise a street army, right? He's trying to completely subvert the democratic institutions, and all apparently in the name of free speech.
Slander his name, smear his name, but I've never heard him say any sort of crazy stuff. Personally,
really?
himself.
I mean,
for myself.
But there's a difference between.
Yourself, tell me.
But I mean, you only need to take one look at. Well, on the one hand, you only need to take one look at at what he puts out on social media. Constantly, vile Islamophobic, right? Just constantly.
Like what? Because we follow each other on X. I believe, obviously, I'm probably gonna check you out online. I'll probably follow you as well, and obviously, it'll be cool if we follow each other too. So I follow a lot of people. I mean, what's up? Post does he put that's far right or Islamophobia?
I mean, constantly. I mean, you also need his intent.
What has kept you guys going for this long so far?
Did you see that? Did you see the moment she was questioned, like, what makes him a racist? She's like, constantly, okay, crashed, done. She need to reboot. The system has crashed. It's like an AI machine that doesn't have enough data in it. You know, there's not enough constant information being put into it. So they always crash when you ask those questions like, give me an example how this person is who you say, well, who you've labeled him to be this person. Give me an example, and they always crash. They always do, and it's really, really sad. I really do feel bad for them, and that's why I think it's important for us to always engage with them. It's important for Tommy to always engage with people who hate him. I think it's important for him to go out there and talk to people who really hate him, because that guy right now is obviously his name is Ty Mitchell, whatever his name is. That guy right now is probably thinking, oh man, he was right. Man, maybe I'm the one on the wrong side here. You know? Yeah. I think Tommy has converted a lot of people on the right side than he has converted over to leave the people on the right. I would say that. I would claim that. And I think when you're able to go and talk to people who you disagree with, both of you guys learn. And you learn a lot of things. One could be that you're full of shit in whatever thing that you're pushing. The other one could be that there's a lot of things you need to learn. You're not there yet. And which obviously I always learned that. And the other one is like, that person needs help. And more often than time is always that person needs help. I talk to people and at the end of the conversation, I'm like, that person needs help. Jesus, please, this person first, all right? He needs more help. Of course, obviously, all of us need help. We are sinners, and we always need to be born again and to get close to Christ every day, every chance when we get. But the people who are mindly fucked, yeah, they need help. There's always it's always the good Muslims as well. Because they don't know what's going on. You know, they go to the mosque and they do their stuff and they have fun. They're just normal Muslim. They don't know the ugly side. They're not seeing the ugly side. They're not confronted by it. and they're basically in the middle. And when you come to them with the ugly side of it, and they're like, no, there's no way this can be true, and they just stay numbed. And but when you're able to educate them and have the conversation back and forth, slowly, their mind is basically being untangled. Their mind is basically being freed, and then boom, they open their eyes. They're like, oh, I can see again. Cured. And that only happens if you talk to them. So I really respect what Tommy went through. I think I think Tommy is a powerful force for sure. He's somebody that Britain really needs, and I think he needs to be protected. If I was Tommy, I would increase the security for sure. I would definitely increase the security. It's not safe out there. It's especially for Tommy. It's not freaking safe. It's not safe. Increase the bro. Tommy, listen. I know obviously Tommy sees my video. We follow each other on various platforms. Hey, look, bro. Increase the security, bro. That guy, I like the fact that you guys had the discussion, the little back and forth. I like the fact that you guys did that. It's good. It opens people's eyes. We know now he's full of shit, and we know that you own your ground wherever you are. You own your territory, and nobody could push you around like a baby. So you stepped up. Being hundreds of thousands of miles away from your homeland, you still stand defiance in enemy's territory. So we know you truly believe in what you're doing. So big respect, bro. We still need that security to be increased, because we don't want regular people to be able to come close to you that way. As we've learned the past couple months and couple weeks, a couple years, that some people just don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. They just want to do crazy. Obviously we've seen a lot this year so far, and we're still devastated with it. But folks, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is the Baraka Show. Let me see if I can show you something else. Let me see because Tommy is constantly reposting. It's constantly bringing out new footage. So let me just quickly refresh his page and see what else is put out. Let's see. Okay, I've not seen anything out. Okay, all right. There's nothing new here. There's not anything new. Okay, all right. So, but if there's anything new, I'll come live and I'll report it to you guys. But yeah, nothing really new here. But hey, Tommy Pro, please increase the security, bro. That's all I can say. Increase that shit, bro. Increase it. But enjoy the game. But thank you guys. Let me get back to the chat. Chat. What are you guys saying? Chat. Okay. So if you got any chat, if you want to say something, say. Wishing you a very happy Christmas. Thank you so much. I thought it was happy holiday, but thank you so much for reminding me that it's Christmas. A lot of people are saying it's just holiday. So thank you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. You're a top man. Thank you. Appreciate you. You are a top man yourself. Dark Side Tyke. I think that's how you say your name. Thank you so much. God bless you, Barak. Thank you. God bless you too. Walk in Beauty. 7273. That's a cool name. Advanced UK. Yep. So we got let me tease you today. Actually, since you're watching here, let me tease you of what's coming next. Let me tease you. I'm gonna have to. Sorry. I don't think my team won't be happy with this, but okay. All right. Okay, sorry team. Sorry team, but let me tease the people who are watching here of what's coming out tomorrow. All right, this is what's coming out tomorrow. Are you guys ready? I hope you guys are ready for it. But let me see. Let's tease the people today. So let's go. Where did he save it? He saved it here. Yeah, he saved it here. All right, let me tease you what's coming out tomorrow. This is coming out. It's coming out tomorrow. So let's tease the people who are alive today with me. So this is coming out tomorrow. Watch it. Let's watch it. This is coming out tomorrow. Make sure you're ready for it. All right, let's play it. The day that they were trying to shut you down was the day that many other people got to know who you were.
The government, the judges, the mainstream media and the police, they're all in it together. In reform, then people are being pushed out because they want conservative in. They're keeping their friends. It is just conservative 2.0.
You and I were most likely to get arrested for doing this podcast than a guy who's out there sexually assaulting a kid.
I just felt that it was really unjust.
You put a brick...
I love this country, but I love what it was. I don't love what it's becoming. They will hate the day that people like me get into politics. Oh, your mum's a G.
Morgan.
Who's Sarah?
Yes, folks, tomorrow, make sure you're ready. That is what it was, Reform Sarah, but of course she needed to be advanced up. She needed to ascend. So that is Advanced Sarah White. She's coming on a show tomorrow. Obviously, she has been on a show. She's coming out tomorrow, so make sure you're ready. Man, we had a we discussed a lot of stuff. So make sure tomorrow you tune in for that podcast when it drops. When it drops, you'll get a notification if you're subscribed. So please show some love to the podcast. Thank you so much, guys. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. But here's the biggest takeaway here. Tommy Robinson knows what he's doing. He stands on what he says, on what he says, and what he believes in, and he's not able to be. Nobody can push him around. It doesn't matter if he's in the UK or if he's in America, which he's planning to go to very, very soon. He's been working on it. He's been saying around it. It doesn't matter if he's in a Muslim country, Saudi Arabia or Dubai. He stands on what he believes in. That's what we just figured out here. And one more important message is that he needs to increase his security, because we don't want crazy guys getting close to him like that. But thank you so much, guys. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with Sarah White. Thank you. Sorry, Advanced Sarah White.
Then I was born in a refugee camp in Tanzania. At the time, there's so many people ran there. A lot of people were going there, real refugees erupt in Congo. My parents applied for asylum to all the countries. They waited. Now, then I was born in that camp, the same camp. I'm talking tents. I was born there. Now, we're waiting and waiting and waiting. For 14 years, we were waiting. Now, of course, these guys could choose to wait as well, but these guys hijack that and they come in the country illegally. Now, racist far right, the worst people here, the worst group here. How come the good group didn't invite me to go speak over there? So I call this the greatest awakening, because all the way from over there, there's hundreds of people turning up. It's such they could easily on one date, do all the lovely stuff they could do, but instead they want to stand here, rain or not. They're ready to send the message, and I believe the message will be received today. Thank you so much.
That's your money. British Christian values, regardless of his own beliefs. Let's hear it for Baraka.
Thank you.